Nobody there. Look at that.
Rutgers up 10-0
in the Citrus Bowl.
Virginia Tech. That's not as if the Virginia Tech defense has played poorly, but you just can't get away from the headline of how inept the Virginia Tech offense has been against this Rutgers defense.
Well, if you like defense, you're watching the right game because you're getting a lot of it right now. That Rutgers defense in all phases, but in particular up front, and they have just dismantled the Virginia Tech offensive line. This second half, we've got to be able to see a difference up front, particularly the inside three. You heard Maria Taylor talk about it in the first half. Tess, I think that's where their problem is on those inside three. Both guards in the center, they've been struggling.
Yeah, they have struggled to try to protect Logan Thomas as the pressure has come right up the middle all night long. Times hit, sacked a couple times, knocked down 3 times. Rutgers has been having their way. Defense has played very well.
You know, this has been the lament of Virginia Tech fans all season long. Is they keep waiting. Their defense is keeping them in games and making plays, and they keep waiting for the offense to do something, and it hasn't done. I'm not just throwing motion. I want you to watch how his shoulders tilt, and the ball is going up in the air. It is not well thrown, and it hangs up in the air. And then he gets beat. Again, the ball, because it's hung, he turns. Oh, I don't know about that one. That one looks like he turns to play the ball.
So yet another first down by way of Virginia Tech penalty for Rutgers. And Jamison still struggling to find any room against that front 7. Tackled that time by Ronnie Van Dyke.
Maybe it's these helmets Virginia Tech's been. Yeah, it's not the first time I've seen them. Are those helmets they've been wearing all year? Like only the 3rd time I've seen them. Covered them.
The latter part of the season.
I think they just got to go back to the Tech VT helmets all the time.
It looks like he's limping again. Let's hope it's not the same ankle.
So Huggins comes in, sophomore back. St. Peter's Prep, Jackson, New Jersey. Had a tremendous career there. They set up this.
I mean, it's not affecting the D,
so
but
seldom used.
All this talk about Logan Thomas and Tech's offense this year.
Russell Athletic Bowl here in Orlando. And look at these numbers. The lack of offense, the stellar defense that we've seen. Virginia Tech, Matt, has more negative penalty yards, -85, than total yards.
79 yards by Tech at the start of the 4th.
Them all night long.
You can knock me over with a feather.
Virginia Tech in the 3rd quarter, 6 plays. Nick Borghese, who only has a career long of 42, but did hit from 50 when we were watching him in warm-ups. This from 47. In the Valero Alamo Bowl. 5 games tomorrow. Thomas, big arm, big strike. Roberts downfield, still on his feet is Dyron. This is the deepest penetration into Rutgers territory Virginia Tech has had tonight. Thomas again. And juggling that and coming up with it is Corey Fuller. He stayed with it, and it paid off. And all of a sudden, the Hokies are knocking on the door. Watch the concentration.
No, this is a case of the commentator's curse. You start talking smack about one side of the team or the other, and then suddenly, what you were talking about happens the opposite way. I've seen it all the time with Brent and Kirk. It happens even here once in a while on the OMSR.
Offensive line showed up short up in the inside.
As soon as somebody starts talking about something in particular pursuant to the sports event being covered, you know it's something relevant to that's going to happen.
About halfway through the 3rd quarter to come up with that title, that total prior to this. Here's Martin Scales now. And Cassine Green goes for about a 2.5-yard ride with Martin Scales.
I say keep going. Cooking up the pace. Yeah.
2nd and 8. Scales remains in I formation. Logan Thomas checks at the line. Looked over Marcus Davis's way on the near side. They're going to run option into the boundary. And Scales lowers the 40 on the year. 12 of 13 on the year with the shorter field goals. And it is
this Virginia Tech defense is really tackling well. You saw Bruce Taylor come from the inside out there, but that's only made possible because Kyle Fuller, the corner, he came up and supported and sets up this big third down. This is an opportunity right here for this Virginia Tech team to get right back in. Like we said, they're one play away.
Paul James comes into the backfield for Rutgers to join Huggins on 3rd and 10. Nova with time goes downfield, and that is intercepted by Exum. And here goes Anton Exum.
Beat him. He threw it the only place he can. And watch this. Come down with it. Perfect thrown ball. Nice catch.
Sure is Purdy, the corner post to the end zone when it's like that, and nobody gets hurt.
Virginia Tech fans looking for a call, reacting after one just went against them that cost them an opportunity for a field goal attempt. And there was a conference at about the 7-yard line.
Well, the back was still at the line of scrimmage, so they're not going to call that.
Grounding, number 28 is in the area.
Yeah, Huggins.
In the area? In the area of what? The quarter-inch line of the grass?
Watch 28. He's in the area. Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh, come on. Now, do any of you out there think that that's false?
So
How the rules
2nd and 10.
define intentional grounding?
Quarterback struggles continue. Quarterbacks tonight are a combined 13 for 33. Thomas and Nova, 33 attempts on the night. Each only has 13 completions. As we're under 6 minutes, tie game. Virginia Tech rallied early in the 4th quarter. Interception setting up the touchdown pass to tie this game. Rutgers looking for their 6th straight bowl victory, trying to become a 10-win program for only the 3rd time in school history. And Virginia Tech trying to keep their streak of winning seasons alive. They haven't had a losing season since '92. As we just showed you moments ago, coincidentally, when Rutgers last defeated them, with the way some of the key plays went at the end of that game. As we take it back to January 3rd, Danny Cole's catch was overruled in the end zone. Tremendous effort. Replay went against them, and then Meyer had the missed field goal from 37 yards. And then Michigan in overtime. Ball start on that field goal? No call. 2nd and 7 now. Thomas to pass. And complete inside the 5 to Marcus. He's going to loft it for Davis. And look at that. Incomplete, but Ryan made a play on it. As Thomas with a poor throw that time, looking for Davis on the fade.
From here, it looked like it was picked, but apparently not. But nice coverage by Logan Ryan. Look how he takes the inside position. That's actually a good job by Marcus Davis of turning into a defender and getting his hand back in there, because that was an awfully thrown ball. But it made head coach Kyle Flood very happy.
Short attempt. Cody Journell, just 22.
Got that one.
And now
A
Rutgers.
really nice job of taking away anything down the field.
Now you worry about the field goal range of Borghese. Look at this.
And watch Coleman. He's going to try to get to the inside. And the safety sitting over the top. The pressure was able to get to him at the time. That ball would have had to come out quick. Instead, it's a loss.
Borghese's long is only 42.
Yeah, he's out of his range right here.
2nd and 16. Nova goes short just to the 27-yard line to D.C. Jefferson, so it'll be 3rd and long from there.
He's got to try to get back at least 7 or 8 yards here to give them a chance.
It's a 44-yard attempt from there. Borghese made from 36 earlier, missed from 47. Gary Nova on what's been a very challenging night against this Virginia Tech defense. Needs to come up big right now. 3rd and 12. Out of the backfield here, and nothing doing with Huggins as Bruce Taylor tracked him down.
That's going to be a 42-yarder. It's right at his range.
So Nick Borghese will come on out. In practice this week on Wednesday, they simulated game-winning circumstances.
The one he's kicking now.
And he was able to hit it. Now, this is to keep things alive here in the Russell Athletic Bowl.
Yeah, he'll probably hit
From
it.
42.
Oh!
And it is no good. And Virginia Tech comes back and defeats Rutgers in overtime.
And Tess, this whole thing never happened if Anton Exum doesn't come up with a big pick in return.
And Virginia Tech avoids having their first losing record since '92. They're going to go in the books as a 7-6 team. Rutgers trying to be a 10-win program, denied. This was the attempt by Borghese.
Oh, just like that. Get out the slide rule.
Kyle Flood, year number 1.
It's a shame.
Throw that.
Somebody has to lose.